Mama June's sister, Shannon takes orphan under wing. Mama June Shannon's sister, Shannon, has taken an orphan under her wing. This is not the first time she has done something like this. However, fans are in love with the new baby and cannot wait to see more of it. Dodo seemed excited to do this as well. She was asking fans for help with coming up with a name for her new baby. There is a lot to unfold and uncover when it comes to this. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Fans love Mama June Shannon's sister. Shannon has been one of the stars of the show that people love. She has always been there for Mama June's kids and has had to put her sister in her place many times. Dodo does not put up with a lot of what June does, and that is a lot of what fans love about her. While June was on drugs and not present for her kids, Dodo was there for them more than anyone. She helped with an intervention for June and gave them support whenever they needed it. This was huge, especially for Alana. Shannon takes orphan under wing. Shannon has shared that she is taking an orphan under her wing. A baby deer showed up at her house recently. It was in her backyard, eating grass and minding its own business. Dodo revealed that she also has foxes, raccoons, and some coyotes that visit her backyard often. So, she was going to take the deer under her wing as well because the mother was nowhere to be seen. She asked fans to help her come up with a name in the comments. However, everyone loved seeing this in her backyard and how pretty it was. It seems as though Dodo has a lot of wildlife that visits her. So, she found a new baby deer that wanted some attention. She had no idea where the baby's mother was. So, Dodo assumed that she was going to take care of it a little bit. However, only time will tell if the baby comes back for some more grass and attention. What do you think about this? Did you think it was sweet of Dodo? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. The Shannon family has never been far from the spotlight, whether it was the meteoric rise of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, the dramatic downfall of Mama June's public image, or the ongoing controversies that seem to circle around their lives. But now, in an unexpected twist of fate, it is Mama June's sister Shannon who is making headlines, and this time the news is less about scandal and more about a surprising act of compassion that has left fans divided in both awe and disbelief, according to reports. Dodo has taken an orphan under her wing, a move that is already being framed as one of the most shocking and heartwarming turns in the Shannon saga, and the story is quickly spreading like wildfire across gossip blogs, entertainment outlets, and social media feeds. For years, Dodo has been something of a background figure in the chaotic drama of her sister's life. She has appeared on screen, she has clashed with Mama June, she has expressed concern about Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's upbringing, and she has at times positioned herself as a voice of reason among the noise, yet rarely has she been the one driving the narrative until now, because the news that she has stepped up to care for a child with no family has completely altered the way fans and critics are looking at her. What makes the story even more gripping is that it does not come from a place of reality television production, at least not yet. This is not a plotline designed for ratings or a staged moment for cameras. This is a real child's life being intertwined with the often turbulent world of the Shannons. Insiders say Dodo met the child through a local community program that supports children in crisis after tragedy left the young girl without parents. While many in the community offered sympathy and support, it was Dodo who went further, opening her home and offering the kind of stability that has often seemed absent in her own famous family. The contrast is striking, and it has turned Dodo into an unlikely hero figure in a saga that for so long has been dominated by scandal and dysfunction. Fans who have long followed the family's trajectory are stunned by the images now surfacing of Dodo with the child smiling at local events, walking hand in hand through grocery store aisles, and appearing in candid photographs that seem to show genuine warmth and care. The same family once criticized for chaos and controversy is now giving the public a narrative of nurturing resilience and second chances. But as with everything in the world of Mama June, nothing is ever simple, and already the internet is ablaze with questions, motive, speculation, and theories. Some are praising Dodo for stepping up and doing what others might not, calling her the true unsung hero of the Shannon family. Others are skeptical, suggesting that the timing of the move is suspicious and that perhaps this is yet another attempt to shift the family narrative away from negative press surrounding June and her own battles with addiction and fractured relationships. Whatever the case may be, the story has power. It is dominating headlines, it is sparking debates, and it is once again pulling the Shannon family into the spotlight in ways that reveal both the fascination and the discomfort of America's relationship with reality television stars. To fully understand the weight of this moment, one has to rewind and remember where the Shannons came from when Here Comes Honey Boo Boo first premiered on TLC audiences. were both charmed and horrified by the family's over-the-top antics, unconventional lifestyle, and unapologetic embrace of who they were. While Alana Honey Boo Boo was the star, it was Mama June for both fame and criticism. Her choices, her scandals, and her downfall became public fodder in ways that often overshadowed the other family members. Do meanwhile was there in the background, a sister with opinions, frustrations, and sometimes heartfelt pleas for the family to make better choices. She was never the star, but she was always present, and in hindsight that presence makes her new role as caretaker to an orphan even more compelling, because now she is stepping into a lead role not through scandal but through compassion. The orphan's identity has been carefully shielded from the press, but what we know is that she is a young girl who lost both parents in a tragic accident earlier this year and found herself thrust into uncertainty and fear. Community members have praised Do for not hesitating to offer support, noting that she has been actively involved in the child's life for weeks now, helping her adjust to a new home, a new routine, and a new sense of family stability. It is this narrative of resilience that is capturing hearts and headlines alike. Fans are calling it a redemption arc, not just for Do but for the Shannon family as a whole, because for so long their story has been defined by dysfunction, and now there is finally a glimpse of hope. Yet with that hope comes new challenges, because the reality television machine is already circling the story. Insiders say networks have expressed interest in documenting Do's new journey with the orphan, and while nothing has been confirmed, the possibility of turning this deeply personal situation into entertainment is already sparking controversy. Should this child's story be used for ratings? Can the Shannons ever truly separate their personal lives from the cameras that have defined them? And if they cannot, what does that mean for the orphan's future? These are the questions swirling as Do tries to navigate her new role, and as fans eagerly watch every development, Mama June herself has yet to make a major public comment on the situation, which in itself is unusual because June is rarely silent for long. Critics say her silence could be a calculated move to avoid drawing attention away from her sister's spotlight, while others believe she may be grappling with feelings of jealousy, resentment, or even shame. After all, for years it has been June at the center of the family's storylines. Now her sister is being praised in headlines while she remains associated with scandals of the past. This family dynamic is ripe for drama, and it is part of why the public cannot stop watching, because in every act of compassion or chaos, the Shannons reveal something about fame, family, and the messiness of human relationships.